The following program is brought to you by Arlington Community Media, where we tell your story.
This is ACMi News, recognized nationwide as the first place winner of the 2023 Hometown Media Award for News Access.
An Arlington man just returned from Israel after seeing family and friends near the West Bank. He tells us how Israelis and Palestinians are adjusting to everyday life in the midst of a horrific war. This week you'll meet Katherine Davis, an artist who lived a long life and is now buried nearby. Her name may not be familiar, but her music sure is, especially at this time of the year. And Christmastime in Arlington, a look back at the holiday events that took place in town this season, including exclusive video of Santa Claus after 9 cups of coffee. Just kidding. It was 11 cups. ACMi News starts right now.
From McLennan Park to Spy Pond, from Poets Corner to the Mystic River, we have Arlington covered, giving you stories that count from people who care. Reliable, trustworthy, dependable. This is the nationwide award-winning ACMi News.
An Arlington man just returned from Israel, and he tells us, despite the fear of living every day in a war zone, life goes on. Hello, I'm Ben Lau.
And I'm Summer Maxwell, glad you could join us. Michael Brown booked the trip to Israel months before the October 7th Hamas attacks. And as you might expect, many people in Israel and Gaza have been displaced, while others are out of work. Michael found himself joining other volunteers on an olive farm just north of the West Bank during the harvest season. He tells us he met a lot of good people along the way, including a Palestinian author who, along with Israeli friends, prays for peace in these horrific times.
One of my cousins in Balfouria said they could use help in the harvest because so many of the usual farm workers were gone. You know, many of them come from Thailand, and after October 7th, they all went home. So they were looking for volunteers, and I said, well, I'm grateful I'm able-bodied, I could help. So I spent several days harvesting olives, which, you know, for me, it was nothing. It gave me some exercise and met some nice people, and it was all volunteers.
Since the war is on, colleges are not in session because many of the students are mobilized. They are in reserve. So as a result of that, we cannot have classes in colleges, and I have time now. So not only me, there are other many people who have the same issue. They have time on their hand, they don't work, and this is how our supermarkets are well stocked now because of people in Israel who are now working with the farmers, bring all these products to the market.
My cousin Ishai, who lives in Kfar Tavo, is a musician. His job, was as a music teacher in the local high school. And he goes out every day with a group since October 7th, often twice a day, to sing and perform. And there was some, shots there in hotels or other places, because there are over 150,000 Israelis who live both near Gaza and in the north near Lebanon who've been displaced because they're afraid of something like October 7th happening to them. So my cousin, like many people, is volunteering to play music and give people a little break from, the difficulty of being away from home for months and months and never knowing when or if they'll be able to return to their homes. So when people want to know about Israel or Palestine, I say, go there. I mean, I did meet, and I encourage people to read the book by Rayak Rizak, the Palestinian man who lives in Neve Shalom, Wahat Salam, this oasis of peace. It's the story about peace. He's a Palestinian, and he says, until we can stop blaming each other and just telling our own stories, it's going to be impossible to bring about any kind of peace between Palestinians and Israelis.
Michael is one of ACMi's newest board members, and we welcome him aboard.
An Arlington Catholic high school teacher has reportedly resigned this week. This amid allegations of inappropriate contact made towards students at the school. Arlington police have confirmed they are aware of these allegations. School leaders sent a letter to parents this week saying that this incident was brought to their attention on December the 14th, and that after they were told there was inappropriate contact, the unidentified teacher was escorted out of the building. Last February, ACMi News told you about a part-time worker at the school who was shown the door amid allegations of inappropriate behavior. Arlington police say they are investigating this latest incident.
Just in time, some upgrades to Arlington public housing could cut energy use significantly this winter. That according to the State Housing and Livable Community Secretary Ed Augustus, who toured Chestnut Manor in Arlington on December 19th. Chestnut Manor is a 100-unit development for elderly and disabled residents, owned by Arlington's Housing Authority. Workers there recently finished up on a $1.3 million project, which included work on the shell of the 7-story building, like replacing all sliding doors and windows that were there since the building was constructed nearly 60 years ago. More than 100 new heat pumps were also installed. Before the upgrades, annual heating use at Chestnut Manor was nearly 500,000 kilowatt hours. Augustus says new consumption is estimated to be less than half that. The upgrades come after Governor Healy added nearly $2 billion in her housing bond bill in October. Augustus says Chestnut Manor residents won't have to pay as much for heat this winter, keeping more money in their pockets. And it is now finished. We are happy to report the Cyrus Dallin Art Museum has a brand new project that is now featured online. The Dallin Museum worked closely with ACMi News to compile a 16-part oral histories project. Testimonies and remembrances from those who knew the great sculptor Cyrus Dallin personally. Over the course of 2023, ACMi News teamed up with the Dallin staff and trustees to bring these oral histories to life. The project yields more than 1 hour and 40 minutes of poignant, evocative portraits of Cyrus Dallin and his world. ACMi News is very proud to collaborate with a revered local institution to shed additional light on this titan of Arlington's artistic history. You can watch this oral histories project just by going to our website, acmi.tv. Again, that's acmi.tv. In this week's Going Mobile story, we would like you to meet Katherine Davis, a musical virtuoso who lived a fruitful life and is now buried just a few miles from here. Miss Davis penned hundreds of songs in her day, and since this is the Christmas season, we thought we'd tell you about this extraordinary woman and how she has forever contributed to the spirit of the holidays.
When I'm mobile, beep, beep.
Just pass through the regal gates of the Sleepy Hollow Cemetery in Concord, a mere 11 miles from Arlington, and you'll immediately be immersed in American literature. There's Author's Ridge on the high ground, the final resting places of Ralph Waldo Emerson, Louisa May Alcott, Nathaniel Hawthorne, and Henry David Thoreau, artists known the world over. And just a short drive away from that ridge is the humble-looking gravesite of Katherine K. Davis, a Concord musician who gave the world a lifetime of music, writing her first song at age 15 and studying at Wellesley College and the Concord Academy. Davis wrote more than 600 compositions in her 87 years, one of which is entitled Let All Things Now Living, a Thanksgiving hymn that is sung in churches worldwide. But by far her most famous work is heard around the globe this time of the year. Katherine Davis was 49 when she wrote The Little Drummer Boy, the story of a poor waif who couldn't afford a gift for the newborn Christ child, so he played his drum at the manger with Mary's approval. The melody affirming that no gift offered in love is insignificant.
So how did this world-famous Christmas standard come to be? Music historians say one day in 1941, Katherine Davis was just trying to take a nap when suddenly a melody started to overtake her thoughts. She was marinating on a bass beat, much like a drum, as she sat there and the melody came together in her head. Suddenly she springs up, goes down the stairs, commits pen to paper and writes the melody out in no time. As far as the lyrics are concerned, she would say that the words practically wrote themselves.
I know that she wrote The Little Drummer Boy. I know that she lived in Concord, I think on Lexington Road, and that originally it was called The Carol of the Drum when she was composing it. Most of the people who have come to look for her have a musical background. They're in some way students of music, and that's how they know of her, and that's how they come to find her, because I'm sure she's composed other things. I don't know what.
Yeah, about 600 compositions.
Okay. Yeah.
The Little Drummer Boy skyrocketed in popularity in the 50s and 60s, became the inspiration for a Christmas TV special in 1968, and it has been performed by the biggest stars in the musical firmament.
Our finest gifts we'll bring.
A newborn king to see, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. Our finest gifts we bring, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum, rum-pa-pum-pum, rum-pa-pum-pum.
Yet few people know about Katherine Davis or her Christmas song, even among the lifelong residents of Concord.
Did you know that Katherine Davis, the author of The Little Drummer Boy, was buried here?
Had no idea until you showed up. So I'm learning something every day.
You're a lifelong resident of Concord, too, correct?
Yes.
Didn't know about Katherine Davis?
Had no idea.
Isn't it cool to learn stuff like this?
It is. I learn something new every day being here.
All right, and now that you're next to her gravesite, is the song going through your head like Tish's and mine?
Yes. Yep. Very loud.
Davis's Christmas melody has forever found its place in the pantheon of Christmas standards, even though its author, for nearly 80 years now, remains a Christmas secret.
Katherine Davis was born in 1892 and passed away in Littleton in 1980. She left all the royalties and proceeds from her musical compositions to the music program at Wellesley College.
In this newscast, we'd like you to see how Arlington dresses up for the holiday season. And we'll take one last look at some of the colorful Arlington holiday stories that we were happy to cover. First, let's take a trip to the Heights. Polar bears, snowmen and women, and much more now adorn storefront windows in Arlington Heights. Several area artists of all ages let their imaginations run wild this holiday season. More than 60 storefront windows have been painted at 25 Heights businesses, and these colorful works of art will remain on display through January. One business adorning its storefront is the Orek Vacuum Shop at 1339 Mass Ave. Michael Goldchin, the store's owner, allowed 4 of his windows to be painted. He told ACMi's Karen Puplo he's been doing this for years.
We go through this about 4 times a year. They do this. They come in and paint and clean up and come back a few months later to the next. They go move on to the next season.
Okay, so you're used to it then.
Oh yeah, we do this all the time. We've been doing this for a few years now. People like to see happy stuff. They like to see work. I mean, especially these are kids. I mean, kids are our future. We give them hope, and this is what they do. It makes them excited, and people love to see it.
For a $25 registration fee, organizers supplied the brushes and acrylic paint. Clearly, a lot of talent and holiday spirit in Arlington Heights.
And now that your tree is up and ready to go, so is Santa Claus. On December 9th, right here at ACMi, Santa was taking everyone's Christmas list orders. This video is not sped up, by the way. There were so many good holiday children passing through, we actually had to go this fast. Lots of coffee. Just kidding, this video is 200 times faster than normal. So as you can see, ACMi was very busy. We also want to thank everyone for coming out this Christmas season for our annual tree lighting, holiday snacks, and music. And we will definitely see you back here next year.
Now to a story that aired on our newscast just last week. More than 250 New England bicyclists found the perfect way to counter the annual holiday intake of Christmas snacks. They pedaled 22 miles in the 27th annual Ciclismo Classico Jingle ride. Before the early week rains and heavy winds came, the holiday bikers pedaled over the river and through the woods.
For the 27th year straight, it was Kickstands Up at the Kickstand Cafe. Yes, bells are once again ringing merrily on high as more than 250 bicyclists from all over New England gathered in Arlington Center on Sunday, December 10th. This is the annual Ciclismo Classico Jingle Ride, among the longest running holiday sporting events in New England, and clearly one of the most colorful.
Have fun.
Thank you. I was a little, pins and needles this week with the weather, so I was a little nervous looking at the weather every day, so a little nervous about that, but it's going to be a great day.
Last year's riders endured 26-degree temperatures.
What you don't see are the 5 layers below this. There are thermals going on. Mrs. Claus did good this morning. She gave me oats, she gave me 5 layers of clothing, and then my suit. So I'm pucker.
But this year, it was a balmy 60 degrees outside, and even under the threat of a monster and windy rainstorm, these riders were ready to go come what may. And feel free to pile up on the carbs for this one. This ride is a 22-mile trek.
So where are these bicyclists going on their 22-mile trek? Well, first, it starts right here in Arlington, the Minuteman Bikeway. Then they go southeast to Harvard Square, then due south, due east to the Esplanade, then due east again to Boston Common, then due west to Newbury Street, and then northwest back up here to Arlington, the Minuteman Bikeway. It's one big loop, and organizers say this is not a contest, it's not a race, it's not a Tour de France, and the weather so far is really good. They can see clearly now. The rain is gone. They can see all obstacles in their way.
I've always loved sharing a joy of cycling, and this just started from, and I also love a parade, and I also love to sing, and I don't really like commercialism, so it was a great way for me to kind of combine everything and try to make people happy. And the first year we just made so many people smile. It just was, and everybody had such a great time, and it's just an easy, fun thing to do. And it's great to see the costumes, and after the event people just have such a great time, so it really makes a lot of people happy, and it's just so easy. And bicycling is also booming, so that's why a lot of this is happening. People are just bringing e-bikes and tandems and their families, and it just shows you that bicycling is a powerful force.
You have antlers on, so aerodynamically, how does that affect your performance?
I have to be careful going through doors. I have to remember I have a costume on, that kind of thing, yeah.
So no crowded malls, gridlock traffic, or Grinches here. Just some fresh air, perfect weather, and an event that reminds all of us that if you miss your childhood, ride a bicycle.
This year, a $25 suggested donation was welcomed, which benefits MassBike, an organization dedicated to improving bicycling for all riders across Massachusetts. Over the years, this colorful Ciclismo Classico tradition has raised thousands of dollars for other nonprofit organizations like Horizons for homeless children. It's no secret that the month of December can be full of hustle and bustle, but it also should be a time for family, friends, music, and warm lights. That was the case at Whittemore Park Thursday night, November 30th, as the Cyrus Dallin Art Museum and Arlington's Chamber of Commerce organized First Lights, a free family fun celebration of the season. And ACMi News was there. This originally aired in our December 8th newscast.
Now that Thanksgiving is in the rear view,
3, 2, 1.
it was time to ring in the December holidays in Arlington.
It goes to show you that everybody is eager for the holidays, and they're out, and the kids are here, and the music is here. It's a great event.
An estimated 500 people turned out for First Lights 2023 in front of the Cyrus Dallin Art Museum, a surefire way to de-stress during what can be a stressful time of the year.
This has a villagey atmosphere about Arlington. This is a great seasonal occasion, lighting the tree, and it's an extension of having the music on the green here in front of Cyrus Dallin House. And now it's Christmas time, and it brings everyone together. There's a huge mob here. This is wonderful.
Before all this goodness and light made its presence known, there was an open house at the Cyrus Dallin Art Museum indoors
Inside, for the younger children, we have a scavenger hunt on a sheet of paper. They go around, check off the individual items that's in the square, come back and get a sticker as a prize.
And outdoors, there was cookie decorating, a tent for hot chocolate, popcorn, and holiday-themed characters.
So we're very pleased to be able to continue with the Chamber and our sponsors to offer this to the community in Arlington.
And with the help of the Arlington High School Madrigal Singers and Northeastern University's group Pitch Please, Whittemore Park was alive with the sound of music. This was also the perfect opportunity for the Chamber of Commerce to collect new mittens, gloves, and socks for those area residents in need.
So we are collecting mittens, hats, and socks, brand new, for kids and adults. And it seems like such a basic item, but there are a lot of people who need those. So we'll be donating them to Arlington's Holiday Help. And we certainly hope we'll have a nice size collection box by the end of the night.
Well, you're off to a good start. Happy holidays.
Thanks, you too.
It's that time of the year when the world falls in love. Just a beautiful night here at Whittemore Park with the tree lighting ceremony here between the Chamber of Commerce and the Cyrus Dallin Art Museum. Now, if you missed tonight's event, these beautiful lights will be around all this month, the month of December, and parts of January. So you can come here and get into the holiday spirit. And if you're not in the Christmas spirit after this, happy holidays, everybody. Reporting for ACMi News, I'm Jeff Barnes.
Now that the year 2023 is about to come to a close, we'd like to take this time to thank you for watching our broadcasts all year long. From this studio, you get to see us airing the ACMi newscast every week, and we certainly hope you join us for another new year of storytelling. There are many people who help to make this broadcast work each and every day, and we'd like you to meet them as we wish you and your loved ones a very happy holiday season and best wishes for the new year.
Hi everyone, I'm Norm McLeod, the Executive Director for Arlington Community Media. I want everybody to have a happy holiday and a very healthy new year.
Hello Arlington and happy holidays from ACMi. I'm Jeff Monroe, Operations Manager, wishing you the best of times this winter season.
Hi Arlington, my name is Katie. I'm the Production Manager here at ACMi. I just wanted to wish you a happy holidays from us at ACMi. Hope you have a great holiday.
This is Senator Ed Markey. Merry Christmas this year. Whether it's Uncle Sam or it's Santa Claus, Arlington is a place that really should know that Christmas is a special place. But I feel in Arlington it's all year round, just a very special community.
Good morning, everyone. This is Jim Feeney, Arlington's Town Manager, coming to you live from the ACMi studio and just wanting to wish everyone a happy and healthy holiday season.
Hi, this is James Milan, the Communications Manager at ACMi, and I just want to wish everybody a safe and lovely holiday season.
All I want for Christmas is you. Happy holidays, everybody, from ACMi. This is Joanne.
Hi, this is Jared from ACMi. I just want to wish happy holidays to everyone in Arlington and beyond.
I'm Jasper Hamilton. I'm the youth coordinator at ACMi, and I just want to wish everybody happy holidays and a happy new year.
That's better. Nick Antonakis here, the ACMi sports producer, wishing everybody a very happy holidays this season.
Hi everybody, this is Summer. Just wanted to wish you a happy holidays and a very happy 2024 from all of us here at ACMi News.
Hey Arlington, this is Paul Werlin, anchor at ACMi News, wishing everybody a very happy holiday, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah,
and a very happy new year.
Hi, Peggy here, wishing you a happy holiday. I'm a producer at ACMi and have lots of wonderful creative things to share this year.
Hello, I'm George, and this is ACMi. I'm wishing everybody a happy holiday, Christmas and New Year.
Hey, this is Karen here from ACMi. Just want to wish everybody a happy Christmas and a happy New Year.
Hello, I'm Sol Coconut Genis, and on behalf of ACMi News, I'd like to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Hi, my name is Jonathan Spiller, and I help out at ACMi News. Happy holidays and have a wonderful new year, everyone, and spread kindness wherever you go.
Hello, everyone. This is Captain Rich Flynn from the Arlington Police Department. I'd like to take this opportunity to wish you and your families a safe and happy holiday season.
Hi, I'm Ben Lau, news anchor here at ACMi News. Just want to wish you all a Merry Christmas.
I'm Anna Litton, Director of Libraries.
And I'm Adam Del Molino, Library Trustee.
And we just want to wish you a happy holiday.
Greetings, it's Leland Stein from the Regent Theater wishing everybody in Arlington, all citizens and visitors and everyone here, a joyful holiday season and the happiest and healthiest of New Years.
So I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
And that'll do it for this week's edition of ACMi News. I'm Ben Lau.
And I'm Summer Maxwell. Thanks as always for joining us. Do you want to see how we put together the newscast here in Arlington? Stop by and pay us a visit right here at 85 Park Ave on Thursday afternoons between 3 and 5 p.m.
And if you have any news tips for us, stay tuned. In just a few seconds, you'll find out how to contact us.
In the meantime, we want to thank you for watching ACMi News all year long. Merry Christmas, and we will see you back here next week. Take care.
You can always check out our latest segments and newscasts on the web at acmi.tv/news. And don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and Instagram at ACMi News. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. You'll find us at youtube.com/ACMi News. If you have any news tips for us or wish to become a citizen journalist, we'd love to hear from you. Email us at news@acmi.tv or stop by ACMI Studio A at 85 Park Avenue.